This is Actionpac. We're going to do a quick video here of our standard ME109, our simplest system. We've sold over 1,000 of these around the world for primarily for coffee, both ground and bean. It's useful for virtually any free-flowing product, however. Some of the features that we've got that we consider exclusive is a very high accuracy. For example, if you're doing a frac pack for coffee, 1.5, 2 ounces or in that area, the giveaway is, or the accuracy is plus or minus 1/100 of an ounce, which is a very low percentage. Many of our competitors, if not all of them, can't even come close to that. Generally speaking, on a 2-ounce package, the scale is only accurate to approximately plus or minus 15%. To do that, Jonathan, why don't you show them the weigh bucket? We have a system where we give you your choice of weigh buckets. Everything is quick disconnect and easily cleaned. What we have here is our high precision bucket that will go up to 18 ounces. Go ahead and put it back on, Jonathan. We have a medium-sized bucket, which we call the 1K or 1 kilo bucket. It'll do approximately 2.5 pounds, and it still retains a fairly high degree of accuracy, plus or minus 2/100 of an ounce. And then, as you can see below, we have what we call our 5-pound kit. Again, quick disconnect. If you wanted to go from 1 pound to 5 pounds, you simply snap off the small bucket and snap on the large. If you were to select only the large weigh bucket, it would be exactly the same as if you had bought a scale with only a 5-pound weigh bucket from somebody else. The accuracy on the 5-pound, because of its size, is not that great. You'd get plus or minus probably 1/10 of an ounce, which seems to be industry standard, plus or minus 1/10 of an ounce, or plus or minus 1/100 of a pound. Clearly, that's not good enough for small weighments. As far as use is concerned, some of our other features are that we have 250 program memory. Anything that you're doing, any size, any weight, any product, ground or bean, all of it is in a 2-digit code. We pre-program so that when you receive it, all you have to do is recall the program from a list in the back of the book and start running. I think what we'll do now is simply load the coffee into the hopper. The hopper, of course, there's many options available, including hopper extensions, elevators. We tend to use the Newton vacuum elevator most frequently, and other options that many people are interested in. For example, what we have mounted right now is what we call our large side gusset funnel. It's to form the bag. The side gusset bag. As you're filling it, it doubles your speed. You no longer have to stick your fist or a block in there, and the slot in the front misses the valve. So as you're filling, it squares the bag again and doubles your speed. What we're going to do, I think we'll run 8 ounces. We've set it up for 2 8-ounce programs. Jonathan, go ahead and recall program 08. We will fill one bag in, and then we'll simply put the bucket in front and start running it for speed. Go ahead and run that product. Now you'll note that all he did was recall that particular program and it was ready to go. Anybody can do that, and everything has a supervisor lockout, so your operator cannot change the parameters unless they're authorized or unless you give them the secret code. Go ahead and fill that one. We get approximately 10 cycles a minute with this very high accuracy program, and if your operator were fast enough with the bag, you could get approximately 15. Now we're going to run one more, and then we're going to stop it and recall a program, a different program. also have another feature which is called countdown, and that go ahead and empty the scale. You can set it, preset it for say 25 bags. It'll count down to 25. It'll turn itself off. Recall program Alpha H. For the purposes of video demonstration only, this is a very, very fast program. It's still much more accurate than anything else on the market, but instead of plus or minus 1 or 2 hundredths of an ounce, we're at plus or minus 5 hundredths of an ounce. And I think you can note a program like this would probably only be used in automation if there's a bagger below it. Why don't you just go ahead and move the bucket in front. And then you've already recalled the program. Go ahead and run. And then step on the foot pedal. Obviously, no one's going to be able to keep up with that when they're trying to handbag, unless you had 2 people stationed there. If you had an inexpensive bagger attached to it, you could operate at this speed. All right, go ahead and turn that off, and then we're just going to do one more demonstration. We're not going to demonstrate the speed adjust. It's a fairly simple thing. Jonathan pointed out the keys. It's like the volume control on a television or remote. You have an up arrow and a down arrow for the speeds. The one feature we wanted to show you is for those people who want to create their own program, you don't know what you want to do. You might have a customer that wants, say, 7.5 ounces instead of 8 ounces. And by the way, all of the known modes are in the stored programs. Ounces, grams, pounds. You recall the program, it'll already be calibrated in those modes. But if you wanted to make a 7.5 ounce program out of the 8 ounce program, go ahead and just hit the subtract button, enter, and the difference is 0.050, half an ounce, and run. What has happened is the computer, which we are computer or microprocessor controlled, has taken that information that you wanted to take the existing program and make it a half an ounce less. It did all of the math and made all the adjustments internally, so you didn't have to think about it. Go ahead and turn that off. Now press enter and store it in VFFS. So not only did we create a 7.5 ounce program, but we stored it for use later, made a note in our book. If we ever need to do it again, it's there when we need it. All right, we're through showing the scale. We have these on a side table. This is we have many different kinds of specialty funnels to make your life easier. There's a small pouch or side gusset former, as you can see with the blue bag. Our utility funnel works great with frac packs or virtually anything, but you don't want to have to square the bag. We're not showing our pouch former funnel here, which is round and also opens up the bottom gusset or stand-up pouch with a Ziploc bag, but we have become well known for our ability to create a funnel for particular products and specific requirements, which is always a difficulty in automation because some products simply don't like to flow through funnels and require special attention.